Hey everyone, welcome to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are going to be watching the Kalki trailer, not the teaser anymore. We are officially at the trailer, and I know we're a little late with this. We had a crazy couple days. Work was insane, and we just couldn't fit it in until now. So, but I hear it's really awesome. We're going to take a look. This is going to be in Telugu because that's the original language. That's what we do. All right, let's get into it. I'm really excited for it.
Oh, nice. Ooh, looks like Tatooine from Star Wars.
Yeah. The vehicles look really cool. Inverted pyramid.
Yeah. Pretty pokey at the end there.
I think rich people live up top. I think that's what they're doing.
Oh. Oh, we remember him. Ooh, he's got the stone.
6,000 years old.
The light to shine, huh?
It's like a desolate.
Yeah. Oh, he put the stone.
Oh, I think that was the Mahabharat war. Okay, so Amitabh Bachchan is gonna be her protector?
I guess.
Hey! Dude, he's got muscle.
Hey, boys.
Oh, that's the car I think they said that they built.
Oh. So he's the guy with the little
side.
Fuji.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Putting it together. Oh.
Denied.
Point ఏంటంటే నేను ఒక్కడనే అమ్మాయిని తీసుకురాగలను
అంత ష్యూర్
రికార్డ్స్ చూసుకో ఇంతవరకు ఒక్క ఫైట్ కూడా ఓడిపోలేదు
మీ యుద్ధం మళ్ళీ మొదలైనట్టుంది
Uh-oh.
ఇది కూడా ఓడిపోను
Oh, wow.
I love these futuristic weapons and stuff. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
This is another level.
Great visuals.
Wow.
I love this combination of old and new.
Oh. He's got the tech, man.
Yeah.
He's got that tech. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, that was another level. Their world building is crazy. Those matte paintings, just how expansive the detail and how expansive they made it.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it's some of those shots were just so epic that, you know, how are they doing this on that budget? It's so insane. India has proved time and time again that they are not going to let budget limit themselves. However, this is the highest budgeted film India's ever produced.
Oh, wow.
But it's still not like Marvel budgets. But yet I think these visual effects are better than what, I mean, do I even need to say the Flash DC? You know, those effects were terrible, like just awful. And they had a crazy high budget, whereas this movie didn't have the Flash's budget, but yet they are making do like they're doing it. It is so outstanding to see that. I did see that some people were criticizing the visual effects. One thing that I do want to say, because I do work in visual effects, is sometimes when the trailers come out, we're pushing the effects as fast as we can, but we sometimes are working right up until when the movie is right before it's released.
Right.
So sometimes the trailers will show some like work in progress, and then when the movie comes out, you'll see
that it's been tweaked.
It's been tweaked and it's been improved.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can sort of see that, but generally, you know, trailers, you try to be as polished as you can, but then again, it's like, look, we want to show this and we want to get it out there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it also boils down to there's budget and then there's talent, and obviously there's some very talented people working on this show.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I love the fusion. It felt like Mad Max meets Star Wars meets Dune.
Yeah.
It's like all three of those like combined, and it's such like, but they did it in a way that it yeah, you could say, oh well, this is like Star Wars. Well, I mean, it's sci-fi. It's sci-fi fantasy sort of like thing, and it is based on the Mahabharata story. You know, that's what I keep reading about in all the news articles and news clippings. They're talking about the Mahabharata and how it relates to the Vedas and all of that. So it's really cool. It's really interesting. I think it's a great
well, anytime you have a big story like that, that's a continuing long story with lots of different chapters. I think it as they kind of implied, a new world is going to begin. That means there's more.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah, there is more to. And you know, the cool thing though is that since we watched those 2 episodes on Amazon Prime of Bhairava and Bhuji, we were able to get in a glimpse into the world already. So when we hear them talking about the units, we know what that is. When we see them with the ventilator sort of like things in their nose, because they're selling fresh air. And like, you know, because fresh air is hard to come by, so they're selling these canisters of fresh air so that you can breathe like clean air. The whole world is basically like this dystopian.
You see lots of relics, and then you see lots of just destroyed things, and then you at the same time then you see something ultra modern and brand new and sparkly and glitzy, and it's like going, okay, so definitely there's probably a class thing, which usually comes with almost all dystopian kind of views, the haves and the have-nots.
And what I love is that there is like this glimpse of hope. Like there was this little shot in there of this tiny little green leaf branch that was growing, which gives you hope. It's like there's new life being grown, aka a baby being born that's bringing hope and new life to the world, right? And so that little symbol making you realize in this vast world where you don't see any green, that was the only green life we saw in the whole trailer. Like you don't see any plant life other than that little bit.
The one thing that jumped into my mind as we were seeing basically these 2 power forces, one kind of high-techy guy with bougie, and then you have this old person who's been resurrected. My thought was, these 2 guys are going to butt heads, but is there going to be some like, we're fighting for the same thing and we're going to join together?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that too.
Because when I'm reading about like the story and then people were talking about Amitabh Bachchan's character and who he is. It's like they're going to be fighting.
Oh, okay. Good, all right. So glad that really came through. I was just like going, they're going to duke it out the whole time?
I don't think so. I think that was just meeting.
Old dude.
I think that was just their meeting because he was like, it seemed like he was flirting with her, but then Amitabh's character was like her protector, it seemed. So he like grabbed him and like threw him out of the car. That was really cool. But and then another cool callback that I think that I spotted is that when we were watching that animated series, the hologram right? That the little kids had that were like the thieves in the second episode, and then he was able to make multiple copies of himself.
Yes.
Bhairava at the end of that got that little hologram tech from the kid.
That's right. And so, he said he was really super smart.
But that's where we saw the three. Remember the copies of him come out? So they were like the clones of him. Those were the hologram thing. Okay. I think he was using that he got from the kid. Yeah. So I think that's a cool like thing that maybe people that haven't seen the cartoon
animated series,
would be like, oh my gosh, what was that? Like, does he have multiple bodies coming from him? No, I think it's just the hologram. So
yeah, that was a good catch. I hadn't put that together at all.
Yeah. And so I mean, it's cool. I want to see like how much of that animated series that when we get into this,
particularly because he did say in the animated series, he said that kid's gonna be. What did he say? Something about that kid. I'm gonna run into that kid, or that kid's gonna be around somewhere in the, the kid with his sister. Yeah. So his younger sister. So that I think would be. I wouldn't surprise us if their main characters come in somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, maybe. So that'd be another cool callback. Yeah, it's I'm just really excited because the music details in here were really good. There was really epic scoring going on in the background. Like the whole time when it started, I was just like really feeling it, and it just had those vibes.
So this is debuting globally, worldwide. That's the same thing. Globally, worldwide.
You need to be a trailer voice.
I could.
Yeah.
That for giant monster truck shows too.
Giant monster trucks.
Yeah, you know.
So,
but it's gonna release worldwide, and that's the 27th. Did I see?
Yeah. 27th.
So coming up really soon between our birthdays. Great. We're gonna go to the movies, right?
We're going to try. Dadu is going to be here.
Okay.
So, but it's not necessarily, as long as it's in Hindi, because again, Dadu, he doesn't speak Telugu. He can't read the subtitles.
Right.
So if they're offering it in Hindi, which they might here, then we can take him to go see it. But if they don't offer it in Hindi, then we might have to wait until later to go see it.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm up for it either way.
Yeah, I mean, normally I like to watch in the original language for sure, like all the time, because you get the voices, and Prabhas's voice is just
very, very unique. Very,
it was, although
and just his tone.
Yeah,
as I've said before, I may not understand the words, but sometimes the tone and the delivery is so important to me as I'm reading the subtitle. We'll make it work somehow or another.
Yeah, it'll be epic, and maybe it'd be fun to watch it with Dadu too, because he is very well versed in the Mahabharat, and all of the
I might get him along with the Google Translate to have him tell me the story. So that I'd kind of I'd know that's a storyline, and then I can work from there.
Yeah, I think there's even a series. Like there's a, I think, what is it? It's on Stars or something. I don't know. But there's like a serial that goes through and covers it, maybe. Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
Well, maybe someone out there can tell us.
Yeah. So anyway, super epic. Let's see, I don't know. The tech is really cool. They really put a lot of thought into it. The character designs, just the costumes and all that is just next level sound design.
And Bougie, I'm still waiting to understand that whole
she's
story.
Gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. How they interact with each other, because again, in the series, the 2 episodes that we saw, she had a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so she didn't really make as much of a appearance in the trailer as I thought she would be. So
she just made a cameo.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how big. I mean, I'm assuming she's going to have a big part.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how they give, in these sort of futuristic movies, they give that humanity to these droids and AI. It's kind of fun, and you see it with in the last few Star Wars movies that we saw with BB-8 and R2-D2 way back when.
Yeah, way back.
And then now with the Acolyte. I just watched the first 2 episodes.
I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
But they have like a new droid that is her like little pocket droid, and he's really funny. Droid. Yeah, he's like a little pocket droid, like a Swiss Army knife, but he's like a little droid. So if you guys haven't seen the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte, it was really good. I'd recommend it. It was a fun ride. But anyway, yeah, we're super excited here. June 27th, Dadu will be in town, so as long as they are going to release it in Hindi dub in the theaters, I can take him to go see it. But if they don't, then when he goes back to India, then Miguel and I will go check it out. अगर अब तक नहीं किया, subscribe करो, share करो और like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.